back to the person we were talking about earlier, I'm not going to name, but it's like, you're fucking this, you're fucking that. I'm like, bro, how many girls do you think I can honestly pull in a single day? Like, I don't know. Your whole fucking mindset on this whole thing is so wrong. Like, it does not matter. It doesn't matter what you look like.
And it's not respected. Y'all got to understand, anything that's easy is not respected. So if it's easy for y'all to get sex, we're not going to respect you.
I also think
that's why you're a hoe if you have a lot of sex. But a guy who gets a lot of pussy, he's respected because it's hard. It's not easy.
That also, like, I've dated men in the past that, like, as an attractive bartender, like, they're very insecure about my job. And it's like, well, if you can't handle me being hit on, then, like, you need to date somebody that's more average.
Nobody.
Actually, that's what I usually tell those guys. You shouldn't be.
Well, no, because those things go alongside each other. Like,
but
y'all
gotta
can't handle dating an attractive guy and knowing that, like, women are going to be looking at your man. Then as a man, if you can't handle the fact that, like, because we wear what we wear in our job and we're still pretty well covered for a lot of, other clubs.
So
if a man can't be like, oh, walk in and be like, that's my girlfriend, and not get mad at watching his girlfriend work, then, like,
let's take work out of it. If you pull up my DMs and her DMs, I promise you they are night and day.
But I'm just saying that's like dating an attractive person. Like, you're saying, like, oh, don't date the guy that gets a bunch of girls if you can't handle it. Like, that. It goes the same. It goes hand in hand. Like, if a man can't handle dating a woman that's going to get numbers, then, like, you shouldn't do that
all goes back to the frame thing. I'm telling y'all, a guy that is willing to date a woman and then also be insecure about her job, he's going into her frame. He already fucked up. He's already so not self-confident. He doesn't have enough, confidence in himself to just let a woman come to him. See, this is what the worst thing about doing this show sometimes is that I teach men one strategy and I teach women a whole opposite strategy, because y'all's dating strategy is the opposite of a man's. But the shitty thing is, if I tell y'all what to do to get a high value, successful guy, you're just going to end up with a beta bucks. You're just going to end up with a dude that has a lot of money. He probably can provide for you and do all the things that you really want, but I bet he's not going to make your pussy tingle like you really want. Like, and that's just a fact. But the advice that I give to the men, it's to get a woman that has burning, genuine desire for him, and really like a Bonnie and Clyde shit. Get him a girl that fucking is so down for him, she's willing to do whatever for him. And so, but those dating strategies are opposite. They're complete opposite, because I would tell y'all, wait for sex, don't give it up easily. But I tell the guy, don't take her seriously if she don't give you sex on the first night, because she gave it to another guy probably fast in that same amount of time. So why is she making you wait? She doesn't care about you as much. We have opposite dating strategies.
I just feel like you're this has to be also general, because
I mean, this is something that's very like there's lots of books that show what women are really desire. Like that book I keep going back to, The Evolution of Desire. We can see exactly what women like, and we can see exactly what men like from those books. And once again, you might be an exception to the rule. This is all in general. We're looking at 60, 70, 80%. You might be the 20%. You might be the 30%. I'm not saying y'all aren't. Okay? It could be the case.
I will say this as a guy. If I don't know you prior, there's no relationship prior. If we fuck on the first night, my level of respect goes down.
Your level of respect goes down?
Yeah.
See, so like...
If I don't know you, if there's no background.
Yeah.
So like there's plenty of girls I've known for a long time, and then finally we decide to go out. Cool, and it happens. That's different, I feel like. You've already built that relationship.
Yeah. I completely agree with you on that too. Yeah, because if you literally just met a girl at the bar and did that, I definitely would be like, that's kind of weird. That was too easy.
Or even not even that. You just go out one night. You met at the bar the night before. You go out to dinner the next night. You take her home that night. Yeah. That's different.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like there's no you don't know me.
I don't call a girl a hoe for doing that. I would say any guy with experience doesn't instantly judge a girl as a hoe if she sleeps on the first night, because if you have experience with women, you know that usually those are the girls that are the most crazy for you, the ones that are most down for you, the most like Bonnie and Clyde type of girl is usually the girl that sleeps with you faster. It's usually not the girl that makes you wait fucking 4 dates or 5 dates. Like I've done, and what the shittiest part is when you do that shit, I've done it a couple of times. The pussy was never worth the wait. It was like the worst pussy ever. It's like, wow, I literally sitting there and waited all this time for nothing. Like literally a waste of time.
You want to hit a super chat?
Yeah. Go for it. $5 from Morel for all. Stop the cap. Ladies, if your guy friend is actually just a friend, then that means you're ugly. There's no other way.
This man's got too much money and time in his hands.
That's pretty funny, though.
No, that is not right.
I think I have an agreement with my guy friends. Like, this is what our friendship is. If I want to have sex with you, then we'll talk about that. And
on your end,
maybe we can have sex.
Yeah, women are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers of relationships. Y'all are definitely gonna gatekeep the pussy. on them. What's the next one? $5 from Morel again. No, if you are a woman who can't help but choose promiscuous activities in employment, you aren't ready for a relationship. Recreational use only. Oh man,
Wait,
he's
what is
basically
that?
saying bottle girls aren't allowed to
Sorry, I
be.
didn't realize I was a
I
sex worker. That's
disagree.
crazy.
Bottle girls aren't allowed to be in relationships, bro.
I
What?
disagree.
If you're
completely
insecure,
disagree.
just say that. Thank you.
We probably make more money than his girlfriend, so that's why
Ooh.
it's
And
upset.
him.
If he
And
has
him.
one.
And
And him.
Oh,
Combined.
Morel.
If he has a
He's
girlfriend.
given how much money so far?
He's got like
Selling it.
No.
Thank
But
you.
I've already seen a 10.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Okay.
Morel, I appreciate your tips, bro. Don't let them let them hurt you. It's
We
not a big deal.
appreciate them too.
You're good,
I gotta
King.
stick up for my girls. So
Yeah. Yeah. You go, King.
Book a table this weekend.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
see
Book a
us on
table if
Friday,
you're in
Saturday,
Dallas. Ladies, I want to know, do men and women love the same or differently? Do we love the same or differently?
I feel like we've already. Do we love the same or differently? Again, all of this has been so like confusing because
Yeah, love is very emotional
I
and
feel like-
different for everybody. Yeah,
I
definitely.
feel like because it all has to do with environment. Like I said, like I was raised with 3 brothers, like very close to my dad. Yeah. So my mom, but
well, you can still have like. Here's the thing.
no,
Like,
I'm just saying. I feel like it all has to do with environment and experience. So I feel like sometimes like I've been told I have a male mentality, like a male like
masculine, like you're
yeah,
masculine.
Same.
Yeah, like how I've acted, how I've been towards love, like how long it's taken me to develop feelings for someone versus them. They're like, oh, or me showing my emotions. They're like, you're not emotional. Like, what's wrong with you? You know, like because I feel like I was raised in a different environment, and that's totally okay. So I feel like all of this is like very general speaking because I don't agree with everything you've said. Speaking of women versus men.
Like I said, you can always be an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Like, and if you want to, I give the evidence. If you want to go read Dr. David Buss's book,
Right,
on
I
this
understand
is
Dr.
everything that I
David.
say. Don't
Dr.
shoot
David,
the
got it.
everything that I say on the show, ladies. Don't shoot the messenger.
Right.
I'm literally just giving y'all what, and then I also always add it with
I
Bible
want to
prescriptions.
talk to Dr. David.
No, he's.
honestly.
Hey,
I
I've been
really-
trying to
I
get
really-
on my
I really
show
wanna
as much
call
as I
Dr.
can.
David because he sounds like a very interesting man.
I've been trying to
Show
get
him
on my
your
show
tits.
as much
Let's
as I
go.
can.
Right.
I've been trying. Actually, I'm gonna send him a clip of what you just said, so hopefully I can get him on my
Right,
show.
right.
I've been trying to get him
And
on. It's hard.
we appreciate Dr. David because he's giving us something to talk about and
Exactly.
argue about because he might have taken these statistics or these polls, but I want to know his how big his poll was.
Oh, like I said, it was done across 37. I'll tell you right now, it was with 11,000 people, and it was 37 countries across 37 countries, the most equal countries in the world in the Netherlands and the Scandinavian countries, all the way to the most tribal countries in New Guinea. Okay, so he literally tried 37 different cultures to prove people in India, in South America, in Africa, in Europe, in Russia. He tried to prove. 11,000 is massive actually for a study. Like most studies aren't even done with the good studies are 10,000 plus. Any good study is done with at least a sample size of 10,000 or more. If you ever like go to statistics class or learn anything about statistics, it's always 10,000 plus or only the good statistics usually.
I just feel like dating and everything in different cultures and everything's so different.
You would think that. See, this is the thing is like you're probably one of these people that's called a blank slater. This is somebody that thinks everything is the same across the board. And here's but you keep trying to say, I disagree with these things. The only other thing that you can disagree with is saying, no, I think that we're more the same on this, or I think that's the opposite. If you think it's the opposite, then that means that you're saying we're more equal because I'm saying that we're very opposites of each other. So if you're disagreeing, you're basically saying that we're more equal. If we're more equal, you're wrong because it's not blank slate. This is something that is brought up all the time in universities. Dr. David Buss has to debate this stuff all the time at Austin because it's a huge deal. There's so many people literally in universities, feminists. If we look at in the last 10 years, the amount of people that have graduated for psychology studies, it's 85% women. Okay, so there's very few men that can even push back on this blank slate ideal. And this is why this is such a big issue. You want to know why Andrew Tate is so fucking big right now? You want to know why these people are blowing up with these podcasts talking about these type of things? It's because they're not talking about in universities. They push it out and they literally fire guys over this shit. A guy got fired because he brought up a statistic that black men are the most sexually desired on dating apps and black women are the least. And because of that, he got fired from his college. Okay, lost his tenure.
It's
So like
valid, though.
it's that bad. I can't be, you know how much guys like I have the privilege of doing this podcast on this panel. You know how many guys would lose their fucking jobs for the shit I say on this shit? You know how many guys would not get pussies for the rest of their life for saying the shit that I say on this show? Yeah. So most guys don't tell y'all the truth. They don't tell you how they really fucking feel. And that's a problem today. It's a huge issue. And y'all got one guy right here who's willing to tell y'all the truth, and then I get hit with fucking shaming language, all kinds of shit sometimes for it. And that's bullshit. Because honestly, y'all are lucky to even have a guy telling you the truth for once. You usually don't get it.
Well, yeah, but also I don't think you should speak for every male because
I don't speak for every male. I speak for the facts. Like I said,
Right.
everything that I go back to, it's all based off of studies. Like I'm never gonna pull
No,
shit out of my ass and say this is the truth.
I understand it's based off of studies. I get it, but I guess when I hear things like that, things
And,
you've said,
you have 3 brothers, and so
Right,
and
and
were you mostly raised by your father? Did your parents divorce?
my parents are divorced now, yes, but I was raised by both my parents.
Both of them. But would you say that like the masculine figures were like, who was a bigger influence on you in your life?
My brothers,
Your brothers for sure, hands down. Okay, how are they doing right now in dating?
my brothers are the best boyfriends ever.
Yeah, so
Never cheated, never disrespected a girl, never.
how old are they?
26 and 28,
20
and then a 16-year-old, but 26 and 28, yeah.
And they're both in relationships right now.
Yeah.
And they're married or what?
One of them has been with the girl for like 2 years, but prior relationships they broke up because the girl did some disrespectful things, whatever. But my brothers are just the best role models for dating. They're great guys. So that's why when you say these things about men, I'm like, I don't know, like you're saying this, that, but my role models, my brother, it was not like that.
Well,
so.
like you also gotta understand, you're never gonna like. Once again, society judges men for saying what the fuck I just said. Okay, everything. So if your brothers really felt a certain way, would they really tell you? If they really felt deep in their heart that they had certain types of things or feelings about certain things, would they really tell you? In a society that judges men for it, they wouldn't tell you. So you can't keep going back to your father, to your 3 brothers, and being like, "No, this doesn't make sense." You're going off anecdotal, and I'm going off of things that were literally done off of studies. Okay, so like this is a huge issue today because we like to always go off of our experiences, our environment, what we've experienced ourselves. The environment's fucked up. The world is fucked up right now. We need to stop going by what we think is right and go by what is actually right. And like I said, we have a book that we've been going by that has been writing prescriptions for thousands of years, and they actually were on point with most of them. So we should follow it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.